So I am back at the Fontana Dam, and today I am going, hopefully, 11.5 miles to Molly's Ridge. I do have a late start. I'm starting around noon, and it's a partly cloudy day, but it's really nice out, so hopefully I can do it. It's also about 4,500 feet of elevation gain to the shelter, so it's going to be a real tough day. But after that, I'll hopefully be able to cruise through the Smokies. A lot of it's ridge running to Clayman's Dome, which is the 200-mile mark. If I'm really feeling up to the challenge today, I will push to the next shelter, which is about 2 more miles further, making it almost a 15-mile day for me, and that would be a little over 5,000 feet of elevation gain, and that would put me in a really good place for tomorrow morning. But the game plan now is just to make it to Molly's Ridge. So yeah, let's get today started. So yeah, it's real now. About to deposit my permission slip to go up into the Smokies. I gotta keep one on me at all times. So the first half is right here. And yeah, it's real now. And this box is crammed with permits. So I got about 7 days to get through the Smokies from here. But I'm hoping to do it quicker than that. Hopefully I'll be in Gatlinburg by Thursday. So yeah, it's gonna be fun and interesting, but also challenging. I think today's the worst day out of all of it. And then after that, it will be just a beautiful time. Unfortunately, there is rain predicted, but that is to be expected in the Smokies. So hopefully we get some views, but let's go find out. So I made it to Molly's Ridge. It was about 11.5 miles today, and there was luckily room in the shelter. Tomorrow, the weather seems to be better, but we'll have to see. They really don't know what goes on in the mountains, or they're really bad at predicting the weather in the mountains. So game plan is to wake up super early. There's 3 shelters to choose from, either 12 miles, 17 miles, or 20 miles. And depending on when I get out of camp, I'll decide then. If I can get out super early and just tolerate the cold for a few hours, I might push for that 20 so I can get into Gatlinburg for Thursday. So, see you in the morning. So last night I stayed at Molly's Ridge shelter. Today I gotta go either 12 miles, or the minimum's 12 miles. And then if I'm feeling better, I'll be able to push further so I can get to Gatlinburg a day ahead. But the weatherman was wrong. He said the rain wasn't going to be happening. Well, as you can see, I'm wearing this big orange coat and it is raining, so it's going to be fun. But I'll just watch my footing and we'll get today done. Hopefully I can get some miles in. And it is the Smokies. It's notorious for its rain, especially in early spring, but that's what makes it so beautiful. So yeah, let's get today started. So it's still raining, and yeah, I just had my first fall. The ground is completely saturated and the trail is like a slip and slide with mud. So I won't be doing much filming, but I'll try to get some for you guys. But yeah, I gotta use 3 points of contact the entire way down, or yeah, it won't be good. It's like a slip and slide with mud and water and dirt, which is mud. So yeah, fun day. Yeah, so I made this shelter today. I only did about 12 miles, and that was good enough for me, especially with the rain and the slipperiness. So tomorrow I'll be doing about 10 miles. Hopefully I can get there before 2:30 so I can catch a shuttle into Gatlinburg, and I'll be halfway through the Smokies. So yay. So last night I stayed at the Derek Knob shelter, and it cleared up when I got here, and then last night it started raining again, and apparently the weather is calling for even more rain. So my goal is to do the 10 miles to Clayman's Dome, which is the 200-mile mark, and from there I am hopefully getting a ride into town to get out of this stuff. It's supposed to get pretty bad on Friday, and I'd like to avoid that if I can, so because this is no fun. So let's get today going so I can get the fuck out of here. So the sun seems to be trying to peek out, but I'm just walking through clouds. So right now is a nice break time before the next one rolls over and dumps me with rain. So I figured I'd get some audio in. But yeah, the trail from the shelter I stayed at the beginning to the shelter I just left was terrible. It really was. And the sad part is it was terrible last time I came through here, and that's actually how I got my trail name. I actually had to save another hiker who had a dislocated shoulder because the trail was in such disrepair that he slipped and fell and dislocated his shoulder and was beginning to be hypothermic. And I think the worst part of it all is that they're actually charging us close to they're charging us $40 this year. Back then they used to charge us $20 to walk through a section of trail that is the worst maintained so far. We just let it go to shit? Like, come on, man. Like, this is the Smoky Mountains, the most popular national park in America. And I'm hiking on the most popular national scenic trail in America. And this is just not right. That's my bitch fit for the day, but I am pissed. Hey guys, so I made it to the next shelter, and as you can see, the wind, the clouds, and the rain have returned. So I'm about 4.5 miles from Clayman's Dome, where I'll be getting off for the day. So, but it is a huge climb. So there's one more shelter between here and Clayman's Dome. It's about 1.7 miles away. It's about about 1,000 feet of elevation, 1,500 feet or something. And then from there, it's like another 2,000 for Clayman's Dome or something like that. So it's gonna be a long, hard 4 miles. So, especially in the rain. So yeah, hopefully next time you see me, I'm at Clayman's Dome. So I stopped at the last shelter before Clayman's Dome. I got 2.8 miles. It is fucking coming down, and it is almost 12:30. The last shuttle is at 2:30. So I got 2 hours pretty much to get my ass up 15 to 2,000 feet of elevation gain in about 3 miles. So I got my work cut out for me, especially in this rain. But just keep my head down, and hopefully next time you see me, I'll be at Clayman's Dome. If not, I'll be in the van, because this stuff's coming down pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, this is sucks to walk through, but there is a beauty to it. Going through all that like mossiness, and then now up on the ledges, getting close to Clayman's Dome, seeing the clouds roll over the mountains. It is very unique. I still want a hot room and a hot food, and I definitely want to take a shower, so I need to hurry up because it's getting close to pickup time. So I made it to the top of Clayman's Dome. It's the Appalachian Trail. Clayman's Dome is that way, up more, but the parking lot's that way, and I think I need to head to the parking lot, do the tower on a better day, because I know I'll miss my shuttle if I don't. So, all right. Yeah, so I'm in Gatlinburg. I'm on top of the Space Needle thing, which is sketchy as fuck. You can actually feel it kind of move a little bit in the wind, but the views are amazing. Gatlinburg is an awesome town to come and check out. So yeah, I'm spending the day here and taking a zero, getting away from that rain, and hopefully you guys can see some of the beauty here, because it is astonishing. So yeah. So I'm back where I got off the trail and went into Gatlinburg to avoid the rain, and I'm heading to the Clayman's Dome now. So let's go check it out. how's it going, guys? We just did Kramer's Dome. That was the 200-mile mark, and now I am only doing 8 miles to Newfound Gap, and I reserved a room for another night in Gatlinburg, so I'm going to do 8 miles with a slack pack, and all I got is the bare necessities: my first aid kit, my rain gear, a couple warm layers, and yeah, just my basics. And my goal is to get this done in like the next 3 to 4 hours. Most of it's downhill, so it should go pretty quick, and avoid the rain that's coming tonight. I will have a late start tomorrow, and I'll go about, my goal is probably 10-12 miles to the first shelter, but from there I'll be almost through the Smokies, so it's gonna be fun. Guys, so I made it to Newfound Gap, the border between Tennessee and North Carolina, and I started at Kramer's Dome, did about 8 miles today. Now I have to find a ride back to Gatlinburg. I already have a hotel room, so I'm gonna get some good food, and then I'll be coming back up here tomorrow, avoiding the rain in the morning, and finishing the Smokies, heading off to the second half. About 30 miles left, and after that I'll be dropping down into Standing Bear, so which is a very iconic hostel that a lot of thru hikers stop at. So yeah, see you tomorrow. So I am back on the Appalachian Trail. I'm at Newfound Gap. My goal is to do about 10 miles to the second shelter today. I avoided the rain, so it's still kind of hit or miss. You can see the clouds rolling over the mountains, so might still get rained on. It's supposed to get really cold tonight, so I'm happy I got all my gear dried out in town, and yeah, after that I should be getting pretty close to finishing the Smokies. So let's get today started. So we're at Charlie's Bunyan. It's one of the most popular places in the Smokies. It's quite the view. So yeah, let's check it out. Today turned out to be a very good day. Started off with all those clouds, but then they disappeared and only got a little bit of rain. So, and then came all these epic views today, which were amazing. I'm so happy that I spent an extra night in Gatlinburg resting and letting the weather pass so that I could experience this. And it was definitely worth the extra day in Gatlinburg. I don't know if the GoPro will be able to pick this up, but it was raining earlier. It got really cold and windy after the sun went away, and now it's snowing on me. So I don't know if the GoPro is going to pick this up, but it's a light flurry, and it is the end of April, and it's snowing. It's snowing pretty good now, actually. Nothing's accumulating. It's melting the minute it hits, but yep, it is coming down now. I'm hoping the GoPro catches this. So last night I stayed at the shelter and it snowed on us. There's a nice dusting all over the place, and it is cold. It's about 8:30 in the morning. It was hard to get out of the sleeping bag when it's that cold. My goal for today is to hike about 13 miles at least. If I'm really feeling good, I might go for the 20-miler and just get out of the Smokies and get into lower elevation where it is warmer. Yeah, I don't really like getting snowed on, so, but it is beautiful. So, yeah, let's get today going. So I got to my last shelter of the Smokies. Tomorrow I'll be heading out and going into Standing Bear, which is the last stop on the map for the first map of the AT on the Guthooks app. So it'll be pretty exciting to be starting a new map. And yeah, so tonight I'm staying at this shelter up above, and yeah, hopefully it doesn't get super cold. Hopefully it doesn't snow again. But tomorrow I should get some really good views before leaving the Smokies. And yeah, I'm beat. So I went about 13 point something miles today, and I am going to go to bed. So see you guys in the morning. So I'm leaving Cosby Knob, and it was a good night. Woke up, no snow on the ground, which is an added plus, but it is still kind of chilly. So I'll be stopping at one of the fire towers, the last one, which is supposed to be having some really epic views today. And then after that, I'll be dropping down out of the Smokies. And today is my last day, so I'm pretty happy about that. I've loved the Smokies so far, but I'm done with them. The rain, the snow, the weather extremes are no joke. So I'll be happy to get down to lower elevation. So let's get today started. So I just got to Kramer Mountain trailhead. It's 0.6 of a mile off of the Appalachian Trail, but I'm gonna go check it out. It's one of the last great views of the Smoky Mountains before I drop down and finish this trek through the Smokies. So yeah, let's go check out this view in the fire tower. Kramer Mountain fire tower observatory, and it was beautiful, but it was sketchy as heck. Right now I'm like hiding behind some rocks, avoiding the wind, but it's like been like 30-mile-an-hour gusts. Some of the windows are missing up there, and the floorboard's a little rickety, so I don't think it was gonna fall down, but it was definitely didn't feel very safe, let's just say that. So I'm gonna go head back and get back on the trail, and I think the view is a good way to send off the Smokies. So yeah, let's get out of here. So I'm just about out of the Smokies, and it is amazing what a few thousand feet of elevation difference makes. All the trees are out, everything is green, flowers are blooming, and it's actually warm. So this is nice. I'm gonna enjoy this for the time being. But yeah, so let's go check out of the Smokies National Forest and deposit my permission slip. That's so jammed full, it doesn't even look like anybody's checking. Let's get to the road. Happy trails.